All right, Max Winter says, a black actor playing the Little Mermaid really is a case of white erasure. All forms of art, including fairy tales, are meant.
White erasure, because they made a movie where, Ariel is black now. Scientifically speaking. What science is this? Race science? What are we talking about?
Meant to be reflections of the author's experiences and observations. Hans Christian Andersen probably based The Little Mermaid based on experiences he went through in his home country of Denmark. So it makes sense that most of his characters would be white, since that's the world and the people he was surrounded by. Yeah, I'm given the way that we deal with these sorts of issues, I'm sympathetic to that. Now, I would be fine, like we talked about yesterday. We don't have to rehash the entire thing. But if we all agreed that race in film.
Bitch, I don't see you complaining that Ariel's not speaking in Danish. There's a Jamaican, the patois-speaking crab in there. What's up with that? That motherfucker ain't Danish either. What's up? You fine with the crab being Jamaican? Or you're like, hey, Ariel black? Nope, not happening. Unacceptable. Why is nobody speaking Danish, man? Also, yeah, there's a talking crab and a mermaid. Obviously, just the entire principle is up from top to bottom. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? You're bent out of shape over a mermaid, man. You said mermaid rights. So you really have no problem with the Little Mermaid being black? Come on. Don't do this right now. Not a good time to try and make some memes and try to piss me off. I know that you're trying to do that. Patois crab is actually a traditional artisanal Danish stereotype.
Films and TV shows, especially fictional stories, don't matter, and we're going to take a kind of colorblind casting approach, and it doesn't matter as long as the actor is good. If we could all agree on that, then I'd be on board. And as I said,
I'm pretty sure everyone agrees on that. Like, literally no one is like, no. The underlying assumption there is only white actors and actresses are good. That's why he's saying that. Like, that is literally what happened in this circumstance. You know what I mean? Except you're just pissed.
Basically what it was for many years, what it was back in the 90s. But what I cannot...
Yeah, what it was back in the 90s, Drama was already happening in 2019. Yeah, Disney Cable Channel defense casting black actors as new Little Mermaid. People lost their shit back in 2019 as well. You want to know why it's still happening? Because motherfuckers are racist, okay? I'm sorry. Why? Why do I have to do this song and dance all the time when it's just true? Okay, if you do this, for example, this is the level of racism, dude. Credits to our memer, artificial intelligence scientist, 10 gazillion IQ. He fixed the Little Mermaid and turned the woke actor. Woke, by the way. Classic substitute for black. It's so funny. They're just openly saying it. Oh, it's political. It became political. Why? Because there's a black person. Woke actor. Why is she woke? What if she's problematic, bro? You don't know that. Anyway, woke actor into a ginger white girl. He says he can fix the movie when it comes out with 4X A6000 in 24 hours. It's over for woke cells. Note for Twitter, this is purely for educational purposes. Please do not misinterpret this in a racist way. I love that. Yeah, don't. Why did you do this? If it's not, you said fix, bro. You used the word fix. You said you're fixing the whole movie like it was broken. Oh, man. I'm just amazed by a high IQ friend who works with artificial intelligence and the stuff he can make and wanted to show people his field of study. What is he studying? His field of study is white supremacy? Like, what the Listen, we're not racist. We're just turning the black main character into a white character. Are you good with white Black Panther then? Dude, you understand how desperate you are, right? In this situation. Like, you don't come across as like, a 7 gorillion IQ 5D chess player when you say this. Like, black people get like one movie and you're like, no, that needs to be white too. Okay, go ahead. Make white Black Panther, dude. Yeah, go ahead. No one's going to watch your dog shit ass movie. It's just like, it's nuts. I know. I just wanted to see what you say. Man, shut the up. You just think that like you're trapping me in some logical, in a logical attack. I just did a logic bomb on you. There is a difference between casting a black actor in a traditionally white role versus casting a white actor in a traditionally black role, because they used to do the casting of white people in traditionally black roles all the time. It's literally called blackface, okay? And obviously, now when people do it, it's usually at the intersection of like low effort content, so it's like hard to defend on its own metrics of success, you know what I mean? Half the time they just do it because they're like, oh, this will get a lot of people outraged, and then people will go and watch it because our other people are outraged or whatever. It oftentimes doesn't stand on its own merits. Yes, thank you for the word, chatters. I was trying to figure that out. Blackness is essential to the character of Black Panther. In no way is whiteness essential to the character of Little Mermaid. Exactly. Like nothing changes in the Little Mermaid when you have the Little Mermaid be black. It's not white Little Mermaid. You know what I mean? It's just Little Mermaid, man. It's a made up character. Same with elves and shit. Part of the experience of Black Panther is you know, the history of black people. Wasn't the Little Mermaid originally an allegory for the author's homosexuality in the first place? Yeah, I mean that too, but let's not even get into that part. Just make the crap Tom Hiddleston and we balance it out for the racists, I guess. You want to pull a Joe Biden vice presidency pick on the Barack Obama flick, dude? Is that what you're saying? Give him something. Give the racists something. You know what I mean? They'll be like, all right, at least the VP is like a racist guy. That's from the book based on the myth. The original was a Greek tale, I believe. I mean, the OG mermaids come from, I thought, Homer's Odyssey, right? Maybe I'm wrong, but like it's the sirens. They're the manatees that horny, as I talked about earlier this morning. It's the manatees that horny sailors mistook for women. Okay, did I say Ömer? Okay, idiots. God damn it, I hate you so much when you correct the little like minor. Sirens weren't fish women; they were bird women. Yes, I'm a giant nerd. Anyway, listen. Mermaids and sirens are different. Sorry, mermaids, not sirens, would captivate people, right? And then sailors who were horny as and mistook manatees for mermaids, and then would like sail the ship directly into the rocks. Right? Was it sirens that did that? I thought it was the manatees. That's harpies, no? Wasn't it manatees? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's made up. Me, holy shit. Manatees are a real animal? Yes, I know manatees aren't made up. But also, manatees are like gray, brown. You know what I mean? They're not like...
Whenever we talk about cultural appropriation, there's always some weird bitch talking about some... Well, don't wear blonde hair. Don't wear blue contacts. Don't wear straight hair. You know who made y'all think that shit was cultural? Hitler. You Nazi-ass bitch. You know how whenever we...
One of the earliest mermaid legends appeared in Syria around 1000 BC when the goddess Atargatis dove into a lake to take the form of a fish. As the gods there would not allow her to give up her great beauty, only her bottom half became a fish, and she kept her top half in human form.
I'm so sick of woke culture. Now they done turned Little Mermaid black. What the hell you gain out of making Little Mermaid black?
I hate this. I hate seeing little black children happy. It makes me angry. Every time I see a little black girl happy, I'm thinking about a little white girl not happy. Except, guess what? They don't give a either, because they're little kids.
She's black! She's black! Yes! She's black! She's black!
If you watch that video and you still don't get it, then you're a white supremacist piece of shit.
This guy was, you know, he definitely subverted my expectations, okay? The juxtaposition of this dude popping off like that, holy
You ain't shit and ain't never gonna be shit.
there's no way people are this upset about this movie. You can always tell who's white under here, because how could you possibly argue that this isn't Weird Lamau? Yeah, that's that is a... I don't fucking know, man. I don't know what to say about this story other than the fact that, like, you know, mermaids aren't real, okay? Calm the down.
Not abide by is the double standard thing where we say, well, the casting, the race in casting matters only for certain races and not for others. No, we're not.
I wonder if, like, I don't know, centuries of slavery and the cultural implications of like justifying that white supremacist attitude have anything to do with like minor corrective behaviors have to do with that. That's why it's not a one-to-one comparison. That's why there is no N-word equivalent for white people. Okay, there are things in our culture that, you know, I'm sorry, white people, but there are things in our culture that, you know, only pertain to black people. And you know who created that shit? I mean, white people did, okay? And now they're mad. Unless you're Twitch, of course. Twitch does think that there is a word for white people that is ban-worthy. Of course, I cannot say that word. Twitch literally was like, that's not your word. That ain't your word, boy. Hasan coming in here saying the white N-word. Hasan. Not with that name, you don't. Holy Anyway, there's like a million gorillion examples for the record. There is a million gorillion examples of like white people playing non-white roles all the time. But you fuckers ain't popping off on that shit. I wonder why. I wonder why you don't give a Here, I want to show you.
Wait, you're right.
This is a long ass TikTok video. Okay, here it is. Here. I mean, the video keeps going too, but this is just enough, I think, to drive the point home.
I mean, just imagine. Imagine if they cast Angelina Jolie as Afro-Latina woman Marianne Pearl.
I gotta pee while this
Or
plays
if they
real
cast
quick.
white actor Jack Palance as Cuban Fidel Castro. Or if they got the white actor Ben Affleck to play the Mexican-American man Antonio J. Mendez. Or if they got the white actress Elizabeth Taylor to play the Egyptian Cleopatra. Or a white actor like Jim Sturgis playing Asian-American Jeffrey Ma. Or if they got white actor Sean Connery to play Moroccan Malay Ahmed Erasuni. Or if they put little white Shirley Temple in blackface as a slave child. They cast white actor Joseph Fiennes to play black man Michael Jackson. Or even if they got white actor Johnny Depp to play a Native American man. Or white Welsh actress Catherine Zeta-Jones to play Griselda Blanco. Or could you even imagine them putting white actress Katharine Hepburn in yellowface to play a Chinese farmer? I mean, we couldn't imagine white actress Jennifer Connelly playing a Salvadorian Alicia Nash, right? Or white actor John Wayne playing the Mongolian Genghis Khan? Or white actor Christian Bale playing the Egyptian Hebrew Moses? Or perhaps Marlon Brando as Emiliano Zapata? I mean, no one could ever imagine white actor Fred Astaire in blackface playing Billy Robinson, right? Or Juliette Binoche playing a Chilean Maria Segovia? Or white actress Scarlett Johansson playing Major Motoko Kusanagi in Ghost in the Shell? Or even imagine, if you will, white actor Jake Gyllenhaal playing the Prince of Persia. Or even Jamie Lannister cast as the Egyptian god Horus. America's sweetheart Emma Stone playing Alison Ing. British actor and hardest name to pronounce ever Benedict Cumberbatch playing Khan. I mean, no one would ever cast a white actor to play Goku, right? I mean, there are cases like Mina Savari, who played Brandy Broski, who was based on an African-American woman, but
Sorry, this is a bad argument because those are bad and Ariel being black is not. A lot of these are literally real life black characters or brown characters, okay? Not all of them. That's why it's ridiculous. That's the main difference. For those of you, I have a lot of disdain for Disney adults, but I'm going to really enjoy this moment. Little Mermaid is not real. I'm sorry to report. Little Mermaid is not a real person. Little Mermaid being white or black plays no difference in the character development of Little Mermaid. Atlantis, also not real. Talking Crab, literally not real. That's not real, man. It wasn't even live action. It was drawn. You're going to hate this next thing that I'm going to tell you. Top of the hour is upon us. That is real. And if you no longer want to see those ads, a very real thing you can do is subscribe for $5 or for free with Twitch Prime. By connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, you get one free Prime subscription a month. Use it on your favorite broadcaster. Hopefully that's me. Top of the hour is real, but if you're subscribed, it's not. If you subscribe, you could think maybe it's not real. $5 or for free. Or if you get lucky and get gifted a sub, here's the 1 minute ad break now.
at least they put her in cornrows, right? Or Kevin Spacey's part in Pay It Forward that's based on a black man named Ruben St. Clair. Nora from Warm Bodies, who's described in the book as half Ethiopian. Oscar-winning Sir Anthony.
The point is that conservatives don't care about any of this but lose their shit at Black Little Mermaid, which demonstrates none of their arguments around the science or history of mermaids, lol, are in any way serious. Yeah. Or if you want nerd shit examples, yeah, I mean, we did see this already. Tibetan, white, Romani, white, African-American. Wait till the right finds out Little Mermaid was written by a queer guy. Yeah. So, you know, this conversation only works if you're just a racist person. Straight up. And Matt Walsh is.
Not doing that. Also, by the way, with The Little Mermaid,
But why change it to a black girl is their question. And to make black girls happy is the answer. Or for politics, to divide and continue racism. What the do you mean? I'm a normal person. I'm white. I see Black Little Mermaid. I don't immediately go, wow, that's dividing our country. You want to know why? Because I'm a normal human and I wish that upon you, okay? Be normal. That's just a self-report. Like, I personally don't give a shit. I don't think representative politics or like diversity and representation is the end-all be-all in the way that like liberals try to present it as, right? They say, oh, we made progress. We made Little Mermaid black or whatever. Or, you know, we took Aunt Jemima off the bottle or some shit. Okay, that's not like that. That's not genuine progress for the millions of black people that are born into underserved communities that have been deliberately kept down by our white supremacist systems. Right? It's just so fucking dumb. But if you're losing your mind, if you're absolutely losing your mind over Little Mermaid, a fictional character now being black in one live action form, I don't know what to tell you. You're not a serious person. Horrible brain disease. Cover the strikes yet? Yeah, of course I covered the strikes, my man.
Can we also just mention that just from a scientific perspective, it doesn't make a lot of sense to have someone with darker skin who lives deep in the ocean. I mean, if anything, I mean, not only should the Little Mermaid be pale, she should actually be translucent. If you look at deep sea creatures, they're like...
Okay, so translucent isn't white either, fucker. What do you mean? There is no scientific explanation for talking crabs, man. What the are you saying, brother? What scientific explanation is there for talking crabs?
Translucent. They have no kind of pigmentation whatsoever. And they're just like these horrifying, they look like skeletons floating around in the ocean. That's what the Little Mermaid should look like. She should be totally pale and skeletal, where you can see her skull through her face. And that would actually be a version of Little Mermaid that I would watch.
He said scientific explanation for a half woman, half fish, dude. That's crazy. He doesn't want her to be white, just not black. Yeah, just not black, dude, please.